The return to Latrobe, Saint Vincent College. It's a new era of Steelers football, new quarterback, new general manager. We're going to pour one out this morning too. I got my Heinz ketchup here in my studio. So we're going to pour one out here this morning on today's episode. I'm pouring one out right now, and I'll have this with my potatoes this morning. But new era of Steelers football, and first time Steelers have been in Latrobe since 2019. What's all this new again?
It's been a long time coming, Mark. Just when you say Latrobe, PA, you think about all the good memories, all the tour days, all the, oh man, this is my opportunity, or I think I got this chance to start days. You think about this was the foundation of my career days. You think about, man, we had some legendary goal line stances. That's what comes to my mind. It's just, when you think about Latrobe, man, you think about, just winning the Super Bowl. You're thinking about how packed the crowd was. You see the families. Not only do they come around from there, but they come around from far. A lot of families, this is their vacation, Latrobe, PA. So you can just only imagine, because I live in Orlando, Florida, so I see people come to see Mickey and Minnie all the time. But just to see, the diehard Steelers fans, and they'd be like, you know what, Ike, man, this has been our family vacation for the past 20-some years. And you're like, man, this is crazy. So just to interact with the fans, just to shake hands with them, just to take pictures with them, just to be up close in person with them, just to look at, the front office or the coaching staff, or you can just really get to know each other, because once the football season actually starts and you go back to Pittsburgh, PA, it's business time. But Latrobe just bring back a lot of good memories. Latrobe bring back one of my fondest memories of me and we doing the tall sweep on the goal line, and it's me and Jerome Bettis. It's me and Jerome Bettis one-on-one. Coach LeBeau script the play where he just wanted to see if little Ike Taylor was afraid to hit big running backs. And I answered the call, and I answered his question. I came up, I gave Jerome everything I had. Jerome didn't score. Now, I did need help from all the rest of the 10 other guys for Bussy not to score, but, between my teammates and even Bussy, at the time it was Deuce Staley and Bussy sitting in that backfield. All them boys gave me props, and from that point on, I was still a starting cornerback. So there's just a lot of good memories, man, where they're on or off the field, sitting down with the priests, talking to them. It's sitting down with the cafeteria workers. It's just a whole lot, having wrestling matches in the dorm rooms between each other, linebackers versus cornerbacks, or cornerbacks versus running backs, like just putting 4 or 5 beds stacked on top of each other in PZ room. Man, we just had a ball. That's or we're sitting down playing cards till 7 o'clock in the morning. I remember the game FIFA came out, when the soccer game FIFA came out, and Troy put us on the game FIFA. Man, we having FIFA tournaments. We stand up 7 o'clock in the morning, and we talking about FIFA and football plays before we stretch and get on the field to go hit each other. And it's just like, coaches at the time, they was like, you know what, this camaraderie, this brotherhood is like no other. These boys can be going out and doing other things, but the fact, you might come in a Troy Polamalu room or a James Fair room or Ike Taylor room and see 17 guys in one room, either sitting down talking, playing FIFA, playing cards. And it's just like, how do you script this? How do you form this brotherhood with so many guys from different parts of the world, but they all feel like they all have the same mom, and the mom is the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's the special, when you talk about Latrobe, that's just the memories I get on thinking about Latrobe, PA. Then when you start doing Super Bowl, you always try to reminisce or reflect back to go back to Latrobe and be like, this what made us who we were. You think about them dog days, them tour days, and when I first came out, them tour days, Mark, them tour days was tour days. We was banging. There really won't, the NFL rules didn't change to like year 7 or 8 for me. But when I first got to the league, we was banging, man. Them goal line stances, them Friday night lights, and you in the stadium and you performing in front, the local area people, man, them bring back memories. It's just Latrobe is special, man. Latrobe is special. So it's always gonna have a place in my heart. But when you go to Latrobe, you think about how up close and person you are with the fans and the families. You know, that's like one of the most important things, because once the season hits, and if you're just thinking about a family going to Latrobe, once you get in Acrisure Stadium, man, you don't get up close in person with a player unless you know somebody and you get to see them on the sideline before everything happens. But other than that, man, when you talk about Latrobe, you're up close in person, Mark. So that's what I love about the memories, the legendary memories of the Pittsburgh Steelers in Latrobe and interacting with the fans.
And Ike, I know you mentioned your generation of players. This is something that dates back decades in previous generations. And it's cool to think that it's the same grounds of Steelers legends. And I'm talking along the lines of the Chief, Art Rooney, the original, Chuck Noll, Mean Joe Green, to where a lot of the memories and camaraderie and the bonding that took place existed for generations of Steelers players in the franchise beyond, you know, what they developed in the 70s when they won 4 Super Bowls.
Right. Correct. I mean, let's go way back before me. You know, I'm just a part of history, you know, but they brought 4 Lombardis to the city of Pittsburgh. I come in for my 12 years and I'm able to contribute and give too, you know. So just seeing the legends and back in the day where we're at, you know, they had cornfields. So I didn't get to see the cornfields at the time. You know, there are fields with cornfields now. When I got to Pittsburgh, they was crossing over. They didn't put in a turf field. They didn't put in 2 more other fields. You know, they didn't put in the stadium. They didn't put in new dormitories. Like, I got the good life, you know. So, but all that hard work from the 70s, 80s, 90s, Steelers, you know, they were able to give us, you know, a better life. So say, it's just like a dad trying to give his kid, you know, a better way out. And that's what the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s Steelers did to the 2000s Steelers. They gave us a better life, a better way. So shout out to the old greats as well, too.
So to give our listeners and viewers a roadmap, Tuesday, the players report. Wednesday, first practice open to the players Wednesday afternoon. So if you're attending, please let us know in the comment section on YouTube, because we would love to hear from what you see with your boots on the ground. And Ike, it's my understanding that you'll be in Latrobe at some point between now and mid-August.
Correct. Yes, I will. What Mark meant, ladies and gentlemen, he meant on Wednesday open to the public, not open to the players. So
yes, thank you.
That's what
Ike.
Yeah, that's what Mark that's what Mark meant. So I know Mark coming fresh up off a workout. I know his stomach probably growling, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll get to that after the show. But yeah, that's where we at with it. And I will be in Latrobe at some point in time with the front office.